In this lecture, we will talk about rebasing branches in Git. Whenever we make changes to a branch and then we want to add these changes to a second branch, one way to do that is by merging the first branch to the second branch. And we can do that using the git merge command. And we have learned in one of the previous lectures everything we need to know about merging branches. Another way to do that is by rebasing branches. In this lecture, we will learn what means by rebasing branches and how to do that. So first of all, let's see what we have in the working directory. So in the working directory, we have 3 files and 1 folder. Let's see the branches that we have using git branch. So now we have 3 branches. They are called respectively feature 1, feature 2, and main, which is the current branch. I will create a new branch using the git branch command, and I will call it feature/login. So now the branch was created successfully. I will switch to the new created branch using the git checkout command followed by the name of the branch. So now we are in the feature/login branch. I will make some changes in this branch. I will create a new file called login.txt. I will do that using the echo command. So now I will add the changes to the staging area, and I will commit them using the git commit command. So now the commit was created successfully. So now I will go back to the main branch and I will make some changes. So we will switch to the main branch using the git checkout command. So let's see the content of the file called feature1.txt. So it is feature1. I will change it to feature1. So I will change the content of the file called feature1.txt from feature1 to feature1 v2. So now I will add the changes to the staging area using the git add command, and I will commit them using the git commit command. So now if we execute the git log command to see the commits that we have. So we have created the branch called feature/login before adding this commit. Now we have some changes in the main branch that are not available in the branch called feature/login. So now I will switch to the feature/login branch using the git checkout command followed by the name of the branch, which is feature/login. So let's see the commits that we have in this branch using the git log command. So we notice here that there is no commit for editing feature1, okay? And that's because we have created this branch before editing feature1 in the main branch, okay? So now the changes of feature1 are only available in the main branch. So now we want to add the changes that we have added in the main branch to this branch. One way to do that is by merging the main branch to this branch using the git merge command. So we want to add the changes of the main branch to the feature/login branch. So we can do that by executing the git merge command followed by the name of the branch, which is main. Another way to add the changes of the main branch to the client branch, which is feature/login, is by rebasing this branch on the main branch. And we can do that using the git rebase command followed by the name of the branch, which is main. And when we execute this command, Git will put the client branch on top of the main branch. So it will move the changes that we have added here in this branch on top of the changes that are available in the main branch. So let's test that. So we will execute the git rebase command to rebase the client branch on the main branch. So here it says that this branch was successfully rebased. So now if we execute the git log command again, so look, now we're still in the feature/login branch, and the changes that we have added in the main branch are now available in the feature/login branch. So when executing the git rebase command, Git will put the client branch on top of the branch that we have specified here in the git rebase command. So what are the differences between rebasing and merging branches? The main difference that we have to know here is that when rebasing branches, the commit history will be changed. So if we compare the ID of the commit created in the feature/login branch, which is this commit, before and after rebasing, we will notice that the commit ID is different. So here the commit ID starts with the letter C, but here after rebasing the commit ID was changed, so here it starts with 3. And that means when rebasing branches, the commit history will be changed. So that's all for now. I hope that everything is clear, and thank you very much.